How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. This is Wake Run Collapse. I've got box number 2 out of 12 of Japanese Forbidden Light in front of us today. If you haven't checked out box 1 already, please go back and do so. Pretty sweet pulls overall, and an interesting exploration of a set that I'm really not at all familiar with. Also realizing that the English name for the set is going to be Forbidden Light, so I can't wait for the eventual storm of comments and people who are just upset that I'm opening this and didn't say it was Japanese in the title. There's a pack already out. It's weird. What side is it from? I think it's from that side. It's weird. So really looking forward to that. Well, I suppose we should count the packs and make sure we didn't get an extra. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so it is this side. That would have been interesting to get a 31-pack booster box. That would have been clickbait material, you guys. Clickbait material. Anywho, box 2. Let's do this. So, first pack we have Lady, Clauncher, Litleo, an Inkay, and an Alolan Marowak. I did get a completed common and uncommon set out of my first box. A lot of cards I only got one of. But I am missing a GX, 2 Prisms, and a Holo. So that's interesting. I've got Clawitzer, Scatterbug, Dedenne, Doublade, and Pheromosa is going to be our first Holo of box number 2. Now that I've got to do fewer introductions for this set, and for a lot of the cards that I'm just seeing for the first time, it should go faster. So we've got Dragalge, Goomy, Execute, Fennekin, and a Bonnie. It's still going to take me a moment or two with some of them, though. Alrighty, Choice Band, Frogadier, Zygarde, Sliggoo, and a not a Litleo Holo, a Pyroar Holo. Cool stuff. I like that the Holos are coming about 10 to a box, and that there's variation in them, because I didn't get any duplicated Holos, and yet I'm still missing one. I think that's pretty cool. The set is still a little bit artificially inflated, and collecting all those hyper rares is going to be terrible, but it's a step in the right direction. Vivian, a Spupa, Froakie, Eevee, and Tyrant. Pokemon Catcher, Hoopa, Cubone, Flabebe, and Xerneas is going to be our first GX of the box. I did get one of these already. Just missing the Greninja for GX cards, which is a fine time for me to point out to you guys that the sale video, as it always has been, will be posted after the case is done being opened. After all 12 boxes have been posted to the channel, then we will move forward with the sale video, so please don't contact me ahead of time about any cards that you are wanting. It's all going to be just put out there for everyone at the same time. Well, hopefully I can get through my other emails before that happens. Alright, so we have Noivern, Gogoat, Inkay, what is it, Unidentified Fossil? Is that what they call it? And Diantha is going to be our Holo. Eyebrow game, I'm telling you, is on point. I don't know if that was like a thing from the games. I really don't recall, but it's pretty noticeable in the card. Alright, we have Barbaracle, a Clauncher, Binacle, Fennekin, and our full art is going to be the Bonnie Supporter. Very nice. Good stuff. I'm going to zoom in right there and show you 102 out of 94. I think there's 110 cards total in the set. So that makes 16 out of super rares, hyper rares, and ultra rares, which is pretty crazy. This card is nice, simple, not much to it. Not going to go down in history as one of my favorite full arts, but it's a nice clean look. Good stuff. Another one crossed off the list. See if we can actually get it sleeved. Now, Pokemon Evolutionaries, if you're watching, I know exactly what you're talking about. No, that will not be explained. So we got Mystery Treasure, a Furfrou, a Skiddo, Dedenne, and Greninja is going to be our GX now. And that is awesome. That's another new card for us. Greninja has an ability called Wind Shuriken, which when you play it to your, well, I don't know, when you play the card from your hand, you can put 3 damage counters on one of you. Is it on your opponent's active Pokemon? I think it's on your opponent's active. And then you get Haze Slash for 110. And then, oh, what's that GX called? I know it does 130 to a benched Pokemon. No, I gotta look. Shadow Assassin GX. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that. But hey, it's a Greninja GX, and that's pretty cool. We got Pangoro, Doublade, Bergmite, Bunnelby, and Avalugg. Pretty powerful first half of the box. So we got Zygarde, Rockruff, a Honedge, Fennekin, and Unit Energy. Really hoping to get that Guzzlord holo because it's kind of interesting, its attack. By interesting, it's like, what were they thinking? Florges, a Spupa, Esper, a Diggersby, and Aurorus is going to be our holo here. Pretty good stuff. Nearing the end of the first half of the box, as I was hoping to do. And we've got Meowstic, Hawlucha, Klefki, Litleo, and an Ultra Ball. I did notice going through the commons and uncommons that there were very few trainer duplicates. Most of them I just got one of. So if you're looking to get a common and uncommon completed set, you want to keep that in mind. Or if you're just digging for trainers, that's another thing to keep in mind. Not a ton of them are going to be out there to pick up. So we've got Rare Candy, Frogadier, Floette, Skrelp, and Goodra. It's going to be our final holo of the left-hand side of the box. 4, 5, 6. Always use 6 packs of padding. Don't know why, it just seems to work out pretty well. Now let's dig into the second half of the box. See what Prism card we get. See if we get the Guzzlord. Volcanion Prism and Lysander Prism were the 2 Prism cards that we do not have yet. So I would definitely prefer to get one of those. And there's a Delphox holo. So I know this is going to blow you guys' minds. It's really not. But we're slated to get another snowstorm in Massachusetts. Another one. Because getting them weekly in the end of February and all through March is apparently a thing that we do now. So this obviously could affect my work standing and some other things. So I'm trying to fill in some of these openings a little more quickly, get them done, so I can get them out there for you guys. There's an Yveltal GX, by far, in my opinion, the best looking GX of the set. Not to say that the other ones don't look great. Just that one just stands out for me. So I'm glad I didn't commit to doing like a really big opening on a certain day, so we can kind of feel things out and see how they go. I mean, when you get stuck at work for back-to-back 12-hour days, or like I worked a 14 last week, it really drains any energy you might have had out of wanting to film or go through a whole bunch of other stuff. It just beats you down. And then you got to go home and shovel. You know, all those things happen. Adulting is not all it's cracked up to be, guys. I'm sure some of you can relate. Lily, Gogoat, Froakie, Eevee, and Zygarde 50%. We got Dragalge, Pancham, Scatterbug, Klefki, and there is our new Prism card, the Lysander Prism. Very cool. So what does Lysander Prism do? For each fire Pokemon in play, put one of your opponent's discarded cards into the Lost Zone. So presumably that's a never to return from again thing. I think the Lost Zone was a thing back in 4th gen. Apparently it's becoming a thing again. This is probably not a surprise to some of you guys, but I don't play the game. So I don't know a whole lot about how that would work or its specific uses, you know, in terms of retrieval or anything like that. If it, you know, is meant to counter some sort of propagation from the discard pile, or if it's just a way of saying, hey, you're never getting this card back, kind of thing. In any event, we got a rare candy in that pack. I wish I could sell all the rare candies that I have for cards, all the loose ones, in exchange for rare candies in Pokemon Go, which I'm very hard up for, but there is my boy Guzzlord. Awesome. So Guzzlord's attack is King's Valley. For 4 Darkness Energy, does 160 damage, but if you have 6, 4, or 2 prize cards remaining, so an even number of prize cards remaining, you have to discard the top 10 cards of your deck. You can actually see the numbers in there. 6, 4, 2, and then there's the 10 over there. Which is kind of ludicrous, but it's also really funny. So it's pretty standard fare for Guzzlord, I think. Anyways, we are going to finish this box under the magical 16-minute 9-second mark to get Malamar, Furfrou, Skiddo, Honedge, and Lysander Labs. That magical mark is important to me because it means I do not need to edit the video or splice the 2 pieces together before I upload it. It means I can just upload it. It's going to be a single file on the memory card. So you have Judge, Binnacle, Floette, Scatterbug, and Zygarde GX as well. Cool, cool, cool. Looking good. I'm liking the 4 GXs, 1 Prism, and 1 Full Art in a box. I think that's nice. DCE, Hawlucha, Unidentified Fossil, Heliolisk, and Aegislash. And the last pack of the box. That's going to give us Barbaracle, Froakie, Bunnelby, a Flabebe, and a Lycanroc for our holo. I miss having those dividers in the boxes and holding all the cards together. Alas. That was an ant. I killed him. Bonus content for you guys. You didn't even have to subscribe to the second channel to get that. I actually have 3 channels, by the way. I have Wake Run Collapse, I have Fake Run Collapse, where I open fake Japanese cards, and I have Wake Run Collabs, where I collab with other content creators. You know, in case you weren't sure. This is all true and not made up at all. Anyways, we've got our holos. We've got Pheromosa, Pyroar, Diantha, Aurorus, Goodra, Delphox, Lycanroc, Guzzlord, Alolan Exeggutor, and we've got the Lysander Prism card. We've got GXs of Yveltal, Zygarde, Greninja, and Xerneas, and our full art's going to be the Bonnie Supporter card. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up down below, and drop a comment as well. Let me know what your favorite GX is from Forbidden Light, and I'll catch you back here tomorrow for box number 3.